y'all.
So I will be getting off of work at around 9 or 10, unless they make me stay later, which they probably... Hold on a minute.
That's pretty impressive news. Forest fires have been pretty much owning California these past couple, and the statistics are decently impressive, if I say so myself.
I gotta go. What's the damage?
You got 1,800 homes, 800 square miles of land scorched, billions of dollars in property damage, 640,000 people displaced. I mean, that's pretty encouraging, you know?
Not bad. What's the body count?
Only 14 of these pretentious fuckers, like, right now, but...
That's a step in the right direction still.
Could use a little work, though.
Yeah, I think with some assistance we can get that number pretty high.
Yeah, definitely.
The cameras are rolling, by the way.
Might as well do this show. Tragedy has struck the great state of California this week as forest fires ravage the land.
14 beautiful people have had their lives tragically cut short. So many dreams and possibilities never to be realized.
Arsonists are suspected to have been involved in starting at least 2 of the fires. Governor Arnold, Pumping Iron Schwarzenegger, is feeling the burn. He is quoted as saying, "I would not sleep soundly right now if I was one of these people, I tell you, because we are right behind you."
Did you just quote Commando?
I mean, not intentionally, but, I mean, do you think he did? At least Schwarzenegger bothered to call a legitimate press conference. The Federal Emergency Management Administration,
FEMA, our friends and neighbors,
known for their stunning work during the Hurricane Katrina crisis, is under scrutiny for faking a press conference. Now this is pretty funny. They got a bunch of their employees together, made them dress up like reporters, and proceed to ask FEMA representatives questions, very slow-pitched softball questions, mind you, about the fires in California.
WT fuck. I would say this was Orwellian if it worked, but everybody could tell it was fake, like, right off the bat.
It's like, we don't know any of these guys. What are you doing, you know?
Yeah, and that's why we here at the New Low are not big conspiracy theorists. We don't believe in the New World Order or faking terrorist attacks, because these dudes couldn't even fake a fucking press conference.
And they have millions and millions of dollars of taxpayers' money that they could use to do this.
Yeah, I mean, Graham faked a press conference before breakfast today, and he didn't have any money.
We're calling this press conference here today in order to determine whether or not I'm in fact a beast. I think we all know the answer a little bit, don't we? Don't you agree, folks? I'm going to be taking questions from the press. Yes, you sir.
Do you have any nicknames?
The ladies call me, oh my god, it's so big. If, you know, that means anything. Yes, you.
What do you do for fun? How do you kick back?
See question 1. You in the back.
Where do you find inspiration?
Caligula. Yeah, like, us out at the, you know, Kappa, we want to know, like, why'd you cut your hair, man? Should have seen the other guy. You over there.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Everclear and Rainwater. You.
Do you ever not drink?
Yeah, it's called sleeping. Yes, you ma'am. Yeah, what would you, do if you weren't you? If I wasn't me, I would kill myself out of envy of myself. Next question.
Yeah, I got a question. Where's my money, bitch?
Fucking interview over. I have, some things to take care of. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna make my way out of here. Thank you for your time.
News from somewhere else.
At least 70 people detained in Burma during recent anti-government protests have been released. 70 down, 9,930 to go. In other news, Sudan has announced a unilateral ceasefire in Darfur. Again, I mean, they just keep doing it.
There are only so many times that you can say, I'm gonna stop killing children, and then proceed to kill children, until we just stop taking you seriously. And they have way over-exceeded their limit, you know?
Yeah, this story comes out every week. I don't usually report it. It's like a compulsion that they have, you know? It's like they enjoy saying we're going to stop this war and then continue to fight it. It's It's like I can quit anytime I want. You know, it's like those type of people.
I'm just gonna have one more. You know, only at this party. I'm only gonna use rape as an instrument of terror and warfare and genocide. Just you know, I'm kind of drunk. You know, I'm kind of buzzed. You know,
I'm only gonna rape about 100,000 more people.
I mean, it's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Stop. You know, just stop bothering me about it.
Chill out, bro. That's what Sudan has said.
To us, the American dream is nothing.
In other news, a possible role for U.S. military trainers in the Democratic Republic of Congo is expected to be discussed at a meeting in the White House on Friday. The military situation in the Congo will be a key topic of discussion during talks between U.S. President George Bush and Congolese President Joseph Kabila.
Now, of course, they're making very clear that they're only putting military trainers in. But this is how Vietnam started. I mean, as soon as you put some military personnel there, almost always it ends up being foot soldiers, and we end up in another crazy quagmire in some godforsaken dark continent. I mean, Vietnam, Korea, Iraq, the Congo, where does it end? This is the new colonialism, Graham. Can't you fucking see it? We're colonizing places. And if we just had no bones to pick about it, if we were just like, yes, we are going to make the United States of Korea and Iraq and the Congo, you know, that would be fine.
Well, but the problem is with the whole new colonialism angle is like, you know, how do I, you know, generally people benefit from colonialism, you know, but how are we benefiting?
The white man benefits.
Yeah, right. You know, me, generally I benefit from colonialism, but how will I benefit from peckerwoods being in the Congo? Like,
well, you could take their gold. Don't you love gold, you know? And you could take their medicine, you know, for, health reasons.
Get your hands in the air for a special report. Get your hands in the air for a special report. Motherfuckers, you know it's a special report. You can't believe the hype, and no one loves you for these 10,000 lies. I hope to realize one truth.
A man who was given 10 years in jail for consensual oral sex with a teenager has been freed after a U.S. court ruled the punishment was fucking ridiculous.
They said fucking ridiculous?
They said cruel and unusual, but that's more or less the 18th century equivalent. Mr. General Wilson was jailed in 2005 for aggravated child molestation after he was videotaped engaging in the act with a 15-year-old girl. He was 17 at the time.
Score.
Yeah, totally. At the time, the crime carried a mandatory minimum sentence of 10 years in prison plus a lifetime registration on the state sex offender list. The funny thing is that if Wilson actually just had sex with her and just cut to the chase, he would have received a lesser offense, which is only a misdemeanor, and practically no time in prison.
So, regardless of the fact that neither of these things are crimes because they're consensual sex acts,
yeah,
one consensual sex act, you know, is worth, you know, is more heinous in the eyes of the law, which is oral sex as compared to actual just penetration.
I mean, these are really like the equivalent of blue laws.
Right, blue ball laws.
One could say that, and they because I really can't see any non-religious reason for these being, you know, the way they are. I mean,
there's one non-religious reason. It is for the daddy's peace of mind. However, he should have considered that before he had a child. He cannot protect his daughter from, you know, the ills of a 17-year-old boy's mind.
Okay.
And also consider that his daughter probably wants to suck dick.
Okay.
Because when he had a child, there was a 50% chance it was going to be female.
Okay.
About a 95% chance it was going to be sexually active in some way.
Mm-hmm.
A 90% chance it was going to be heterosexual.
Okay.
About a 75% chance that it was going to suck a dick in his truck or in his house when he was away on business. And about a 60% chance that she was going to swallow this disgusting boy's semen. About a 30% chance she was just going to spit it right on his carpeting and rub it in.
And well, like a 10%
chance that the guy couldn't even get all the way there. My point being that he should have considered the probability that if he has a child, there's a good chance that it is going to suck some creepy boy's dick.
Beast of the week.
This week's beast is Anthony Burgess. He is most well known for writing A Clockwork Orange, which was turned into a successful film by Stanley Kubrick, but he also did a lot of other cool things. He spoke like 8 or 9 languages, wrote prolifically for his entire life, smoked 80 cigarettes a day, traveled all around the world, evaded taxes, And, I mean, he's pretty much just like an all-around badass. I mean, he visited brothels, even on his honeymoon, I believe, and, I don't know, despite suffering from many terrible health problems, still, that never really slowed down his output, you know? I mean, sure, he took a lot of speed to help him out, but, you know, it's kind of a counterbalancing effect. Anyway, check him out, kids. Certified Beast.
Alright, y'all.
How do you get shit done?
My friend, Mr. Husky.